Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, long time no see, we're in public again, and we are. Can't say it was the most pleasant experience to be back here. It was, let's just say I was getting bad vibes from a lot of people here, and that's that. So, anyways, we ventured over to Sbarro today, and you know, when I came here, I didn't really have a specific place in mind. I read on this one website that McDonald's might have had something new, so I went to McDonald's. They didn't have it. I was browsing around, I was perusing the different places. I didn't see anything that was new or looked, interesting or worthwhile to try. And then I thought, I haven't been to Sbarro in a long time, so let's go there and let's see what they have. And sure enough, don't you think I found that they did indeed have a new item, or at least a somewhat new item out. At least I don't remember it from the last time I was here. Got it to go. It's in this little contraption. What is it? Sbarro said, let's reinvent the pepperoni pizza, right? And it's like no one has ever done this before. Let's put extra pepperoni on it, and it's a whole new thing. So they did that. They rebranded it, and they said, well, this is their X-Treme Pepperoni Pizza. It's got extra pepperoni and some seasoning. Here it is. Extra pepperoni, they claim, and some seasoning, and that apparently makes it a whole new pizza, not like other places do this already. Totally an original idea. Very oily, very greasy. We're just going to begin eating it. People are going to want me to fold it. I'm not going to do that. We're just going to eat it, and I don't even know if this one can be. Anyways, it's very flimsy, as you can see, but we're going to eat it anyways. The X-Treme Pepperoni slice going in from Sbarro. This slice is one of the flimsiest ones I've ever eaten. So I actually have to fold it like this, which I said I wasn't going to, but I have to. I have no other choice here. Well, first and foremost, I'm sorry if the whole, consumption sequence wasn't perfectly captured on camera. The fact that the slice was so flimsy, just as a drawback itself to begin with. Some of the worst pizza slices I've ever eaten, believe it or not, had that flimsiness to it. And hopefully you saw it. If not, let me explain what happened. I went to pick up the pizza slice as I would pick up any other pizza slice. Usually the bottom of the pizza slice has a nice little bake to it, okay? Has that nice little fire bake from the oven. Adds, a little crunchiness, but also the most important part of that fire bake, which some people don't realize on the bottom of the pizza, is to give it that stability. You can pick up the slice, you don't have to fold it, or even if you do, it's not going to droop. It's going to be, it's going to be stiff, it's going to be straight, and you're going to be able to hold it. It'll give you that stability that you need to eat it as you would like. This didn't have it. You pick it up and it just drooped down. Half the toppings, all the oil was sliding off. So I said, well, I don't like folding the slices, but I had to. That's the only way I could eat this one. Well, that's number one. And even then, the front was drooping down anyways. The oil was just sliding down like a river onto my hands. And that's no fun, ladies and gentlemen. Now, secondly, okay, in terms of actually taste. Of course, extra pepperoni on a pizza, people like that. Every pizza place tries to do that. They say, well, why not settle for just that few slices of pepperoni, go extra here. And we got our fancy little oils and herbs and everything on it as well, that's going to make it 10 times better. The problem with extra pepperoni is you have to get that balance, right? You should get enough pepperoni to be able to taste it, to taste that little saltiness and that spiciness that the pepperoni has. And I love pepperoni pizza. It's, you know, my favorite type, and I love that flavor. Problem is I call it too much of a good thing, right? You put too much pepperoni on, you're not going to be able to taste the sauce, the cheese, or even the crust of the pizza. Rather, it's just going to be this salty, oily mess, and unfortunately, that's what happened here. All the little herbs and everything couldn't do it, you know, couldn't do a darn thing to help it at all. This pizza itself, all it was a salt. And I put salt on a lot of things, but too much is too much. You know how it is. It's unpleasant after a while. That's all this was. It was just unpleasant. Salt, salt, salt. Oil and salt. And that's all that it was. Right? Pepperoni after pepperoni, just salt. And that's unpleasant, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. This slice was $7. Not, you know. I mean, what can I say about that? That's just as bad as that Subway sandwich. At least the Subway one tasted good. This is just salt and too much of it. You can't taste the cheese. You can't taste any of the tomato sauce. Can't taste anything but that pepperoni. It's just too much. Way too much. Overpriced. Can't taste anything else. It was a good idea on paper. Horrible initiation. What do you expect from Sbarro, ladies and gentlemen? Therefore, out of 10, I'm going to be giving this a 2.5 out of 10. Very disappointing, way overpriced, and I just expected... Pizza looked good. I expected a lot more out of it, but this is what it's got. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Running an Empty Food Review. I'm your host, Report of the Week. That's all that I have for you. Take care.